Hey guys, I'm Ken Cromer here with B&G Heating and Cooling. We are a certified platinum Kohler dealer. Just wanted to kind of go over the differences and show you some things as far as the way the generator operates, the internals, and what you should expect to see out of a generator that's going to be powering your house in case of a power outage. When purchasing a whole home standby generator from B&G, this is what you should expect to see outside of your home. Today we're going to go over how the generator and transfer switch works and show you the internals of the engines. I mean, in the event of the power outage, the transfer switch senses the utility loss, which then is going to bring the generator on, verify that the generator creates and is outputting a clean voltage to transfer clean power into your house. The transfer switch takes care of all that, so you don't even have to go outside and deal with anything. With it being set up for propane or natural gas, that fuel supply is there readily available. It's one less thing you don't have to go out and monitor and fill up compared to a portable generator. You know, it's going to take care of itself, and when time comes, your utility comes back, transfer switch sees it again, and it says, hey, it's time for the generator to come down. You know, everything's good to go. Generator cycles itself down. It's another trip you don't have to make outside. Well, with it being completely automated, you don't have to be home. If the kids are home, they don't have to try to worry about setting up a generator. Everything's going to come automatically for you. You don't have to switch any power. It handles everything for you, makes it completely seamless. And so it's one less thing you have to worry about in the, the uncomfortable times of a power outage. Clean power is one of the biggest things. Other than having it, you need to make sure it's clean as well, and Kohler takes care of that. Now that you've seen everything on the outside of the generator, let's talk more specifics of the internals of the generator. Because the industrial and commercial grade quality of not only the engine, the alternator is a lot better built compared to the competitors. Kohler uses what's called power boost technology. So when the generator is running, it handles the overload of large drawing appliances all at once to keep itself going, and it's not going to shut itself down and think that there's something wrong. It's not going to allow itself to overload itself. Kohler prides itself in using industrial and commercial grade components into the residential line of their generators. Looking at the internal components of the generator, we're going to start off with the cylinder heads. As you can see, Kohler's design allows for more than double the amount of cooling fins on their head compared to the competitor, as well as a much larger surface area, which is going to allow for much better heat dissipation for longer run times during the event of a power outage. One of the other big points and parts of the cylinder heads, as you would see, Kohler's valve springs are a lot tighter compared to the competitors. With a tighter valve spring, allows for less points of failure, no valve float, compared to what could happen with the competitor. The next point are your lifters and push rods. So looking at the competitor with their lifter and push rod, the push rods are a lot shorter and not nearly as thick compared to Kohler's. When running, the competitor's lifter and push rod allow for more points of error compared to what you would receive in a Kohler generator with their lifter and push rod. Kohler's lifter is also another maintenance-free item, so that way you don't have to worry about setting valve lash compared to a different brand. The hydraulic lifter also allows for reduced noise, so you don't get the lifter chatter that you would with a non-hydraulic lifter. Our next point are the camshafts. And we're going to go ahead and touch on just overall size again. As you can see, Kohler's design here on the left is a lot larger than what some of the other competitors have. Kohler's camshafts are built for extreme durability and made of a hardened steel, again to help support the longer run times during times of need. Looking lastly here at the crankshafts, here's Kohler's crankshaft and the competitors. Kohler's crankshaft is going to be designed to be able to withstand a lot more high torque situations, which is going to be critical in your times of need on when you need your power. Another point here that we keep going back to is just the overall size of our components. As you can tell, with a lot larger crankshaft, it's going to mean a lot larger engine, which Kohler is known for, and they have set the industry standard for. When we say hassle-free, we mean it. With a whole home Kohler generator, you don't have to worry or touch a thing to have reliable power. When the power goes out, it comes on. When you need service or maintenance, B&G is going to provide that for you. B&G and Kohler will make it seamless, protecting you, your family, and your home.